Did you bring those to drink or to throw?
I come in peace. Here, feel 2 sugars?
Thanks.
And a couple of muffins. I wasn't sure if you'd be hungry, although I know you're fed up with me for flipping out about Craig again.
Cranberry orange.
Mm-hmm.
You may as well come in. And about that flipping out thing, I probably deserved that, Jack. So I wanted to tell you that I'm really sorry.
No. I apologize. Is it safe to say we're on the same page about this?
I don't know. Should we take it for a test drive? Why did you let Craig get to you like that?
I think it was losing Holden. And that drives me crazy, the way people finally get their lives together, finally get their priorities straight, like Holden and Lily, or like we did. And all of a sudden, it's all gone. They can all be taken away in an instant.
I'm sorry, too. I shouldn't have gotten so upset. I mean, if I had walked in on you with some woman I couldn't stand, believe me, I would have been just as angry as you were.
It's all right.
I think part of it is because Craig is such a control freak. And it drives me crazy, you know, the way he manipulates. And then when you walked in, it seemed like you were trying to tell me what to do, too.
I would never do that. Intentionally.
I know. I just got defensive.
And if I ever come off sounding like a cop again...
Oh, I will put you in your place. Don't worry about it.
I gotta admit, though, what Barbara said about the two of you spending so much time together. How much are you seeing of this guy?
You know, you really have nothing to worry about, Jack. It's not like I actively seek Craig Montgomery's company, you know. Well, except...
Go on.
Well, there was just the one time when I went to Craig to ask him for help in getting Hal reinstated.
And that's it?
That's it.
That's pretty decent of you.
Yeah.
But I can't understand why... how Barbara might not appreciate you getting involved.
But there's something else, too.
What?
Do you remember when Lucinda asked me to meet her for lunch at Mabel's Red Hots that time?
Well, of course I do. What'd she want?
She wanted me to spy on Craig.
You're kidding me.
No. She wanted me to follow him around and find out what he was up to. No, and of course I refused. I thought she was going to help me sell my designs, so I was mad. I was really, really mad. So I went to Craig to tell him, just to teach Lucinda a lesson.
Are you sure there wasn't a Craig-free way of teaching her that lesson?
Well, the point is, that is when Craig offered to show Barbara my designs. And at first I turned him down. But Craig, being Craig, he snatched a couple of my sketches, and then I figured, what the heck? Nobody else is offering to help make me famous, you know?
Which brings me to the obvious question.
Which is what?
In making this magnanimous offer, what did he hope to gain? What is in it for Craig?
The only thing I can think of is that Craig has been a little more paranoid lately than normal. And maybe he's afraid that if he doesn't buy my loyalty, then I'll turn my back on him.
That does make kind of a twisted sort of sense, I guess, especially for someone who's always calculated.
Wait a minute.
Angles.
Did you just admit that something I said made sense?
I said a twisted sort of sense.
I don't care. As long as it means we can finally stop talking about Craig Montgomery, please.
We can talk about anything you want.
Oh. Well, in that case. What if I don't want to talk about anything at all? I just want you.
That can be arranged. Well, that was the best darn cup of coffee I ever had.
He loves me for my French rose. I didn't even make that coffee. You brought that coffee, remember?
So I did.
But you love me anyway.
Oh, I love everything about you. I do. And I'd do anything for you.
You have. You've given up everything you own for me.
And what would you do for me?
Anything. Anything in the whole world, all you have to do is ask.
All right. What if I was to ask you again not to see Craig Montgomery anymore? Even as a friend. What would you say this time?
Well, I'd say you drive a hard bargain. But who needs friends? I have my man. What more could a gal ask for?
No more Craig?
Craig who? How about another cup of coffee?